so I'm going to get started for you today. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of our guidance family and our high school administration, I'm beyond excited to welcome you all here in person and virtually to our annual Junior Awards program. I'd like to acknowledge Board of Education trustees, Ms. Laura Reich and Ms. Tara Cassidy, along with School Superintendent, Mr. John McNamara, Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Dr. Mark Ferris, and Assistant Superintendent for Business, Mr. Anthony Cedrone, for taking time out of their busy day to celebrate the achievements of our outstanding juniors. Before we officially begin today's ceremony, I'd like to ask our talented pianist, Robert Spiteri, to lead us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Robert. My name is Marie Malafis, and I am one of the counselors here, and I feel comfortable sharing that this ceremony is our department's favorite for several reasons. First, it marks the end of AP season in our Siberian back gym, where we have spent numerous hours shivering together as we all navigated a testing season like no other. Second, it's a Friday in June. The official countdown to summer is upon us. Most importantly, however, is that today is when we unofficially pass the torch to our rising seniors as they start to explore what exists for them beyond Belter Avenue. Before you know it, you'll be cranking out college essays and stalking Instagram accounts for potential roommates, all while the nervous and unsure underclassmen watch from afar, aspiring to be where you are today. A little secret we have is that not only will the high schoolers look to you for leadership, but we will as well. We rely on our resilient seniors to lead by example, because we know your actions will be more powerful than our words could ever be. Do you remember walking the halls as 9th graders, idolizing accomplished 12th graders? Didn't that seem so far away? You will now be who the class of 2025 will forever remember for the same reasons. We might also rely on you to share your talents with us. Perhaps you'll play the piano at a future awards ceremony, or capture moments in time with your high-end photography equipment. Or maybe you'll just pop in and remind us why we come to work every day. Today's program is designed to let students and families know that we have witnessed your academic and extracurricular diligence both before and during our world's scary and changing complexion. You have weathered a storm none of the adults in this room could imagine having to have faced at your age. But now you are sitting before us having earned a prestigious award despite this turbulence, and we couldn't be more proud. We are going to distribute awards today from many colleges and universities across the United States. Some of these colleges offer book awards, and some offer future scholarship opportunities. By being invited here today, each of you has been noted to be a scholar and a contributing member, not only of Wantagh High School, but of the larger community as well. We will now begin our program with Dr. Paul Gazzone, who has had an incredibly easy first year as principal.
Thank you. That's a tough act to follow, so I'm not going to try to match her. I'm just going to do my own thing. So first of all, thank you for being part of this fantastic occasion. It's really important to our students and to everyone here in Wantagh. I'm not going to take too much time, but I do want to acknowledge all our parents. This has been a very difficult year, and somehow, some way, you have been able to keep your children on track. You've been able to keep them focused and goal-oriented. It's not an easy task in a normal year, right? And to do this now, all I can say is wow. So a round of applause for our parents. For our students, again, wow, right? Wow. To be sitting in this room today means that you found a way to achieve your goals in the most unique of circumstances. This is a tremendous accomplishment that you should be extremely proud of. More importantly, though, I would like to stress two things. First, you are not here because of your intelligence, and I really mean that. You're here because of your work ethic. I have a sign hanging in my office with a quote from Vince Lombardi, a Hall of Fame coach. It says that the difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but a lack of will. Keep that in mind as you move forward, because it is your will and effort that has placed you in this room today. And it will be what continues to separate you from the pack in the future. Second, as you prepare for your senior year, please make sure to find time for yourself and to be a kid. You only get one chance at this. And while I applaud all of you for your drive, just don't forget sometimes it is important to take a step back, turn around, look at what you've accomplished, and enjoy your time with your friends, your teachers, and your family. Don't forget that, because unfortunately in this competitive era we find ourselves in, sometimes these moments slip by, and each of those moments is an opportunity to become re-energized, re-inspired, or even generate inquisitive, out-of-the-box ideas. Okay? And lastly, again, Ms. Malafis, thank you for putting this together. Very much appreciated. Okay. So the first award, Wantagh High School is pleased to offer the Oberlin College Book Award for Achievement in the Arts. Oberlin is infused with an enthusiasm for the arts, including music, theater, dance, film, creative writing, and the visual arts. Their students are encouraged to take risks and spur each other on to ever-increasing levels of artistic professionalism, which lends an air of creativity and excitement to the entire campus. The student receiving this award will merit serious consideration by Oberlin's selection committee for admission to the college. Our recipient can leap tall buildings in a single bound. She is a student who distinguishes herself by having a wide range of interests and passions. Her open mind, broad worldview, and courage help her pursue all endeavors with dedication and fearlessness. She is an exceptionally bright, strong, and resilient young woman with a broad range of academic and artistic talents. Although her school day is littered with AP and college-level courses, it is what she does after the final bell rings that truly sets her apart. Faster than a speeding bullet, our recipient has scurried the Long Island Railroad immediately after school since the 7th grade. She embarks on a journey to Manhattan to further pursue her true passion, ballet. Most students would be satisfied with these major responsibilities, but not our recipient. This year she raised over $100,000 by leading our fundraising team to benefit the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. It is with great pleasure that I award Ashley Research to Oberlin College. Time, we would like to welcome our fantastic social studies teacher, Ms. Abby Johnson.
Hi, everybody. So I attended Miami University, that was established in 1809 in Oxford, Ohio. It is ranked among the top 50 national public universities by U.S. News and World Report. An original public Ivy, Miami provides Ivy League quality education at a public school price, with an exceptional return on investment. Miami is a place where ambitious students find their purpose and prepare for a lifetime of success. I'm successful. The beauty of this book award is that Miami allows us to set the parameters for which student we feel possesses the intellectual curiosity Miami is so proud of on their campuses. So, with this quiet resolve, this year's recipient thrives academically. Up for any challenge, her willingness to actively pursue rigorous course load, I had her in 3 separate courses, including multiple AP, 3, honors, and college-level classes, has enhanced her knowledge and base and satisfied her intellectual curiosity. Her teachers find her work to be of the highest quality, and as a result, she is a member of the National Honor Societies in English, Science, and Foreign Language, as well as the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Quite successful. Our recipient possesses many of the essential character traits of an elite student. She has a strong mind and is willing to do her own thing if necessary. She is a leader, for sure, not a follower. She is organized, responsible, and attentive in detail. She is quick to catch on to new concepts and is open to challenging herself. She is extremely consistent. Our recipient's work is always of the highest quality. Her grades are representative of this.
When she is not in the classroom, she can often be found at the repertory dance studio performing not only for herself, but for the senior citizens in this community. It gives me great satisfaction and real pride to know that upon graduation, our recipient plans on studying education in college. Please give a hand to our Miami University Award winner, Jenna Ratcliffe. Okay, so next, the Tulane Book Award recognizes high school juniors who embody Tulane's motto of not for oneself, but for one to own, and have demonstrated excellence in academics, leadership, and public service. The award is given to one outstanding student at select high schools across the country every year. Each student will receive a book, a certificate of recognition, and a personal letter of congratulations that honors their achievements and uniquely identifies Tulane's recognition of their accomplishments. Our next recipient is a true Renaissance woman and a dedicated scholar who is not afraid to challenge herself academically. Again, I can attest to this. I've had her in several classes. She has consistently met the demands of the most rigorous courses, taking some of the most demanding curriculum we offer, including AP, honors, and college-level classes. I've had her in 2 APs. Her rich character, intellect, and maturity are remarkable. She has an impressive range of interests and talents, accompanied with a drive and dedication to allow her natural abilities to take root. In addition, our recipient's remarkable academic achievements, she is an active member of our school community in a variety of ways. An accomplished musician and dedicated flautist, she is a member of the pep band, band council, chamber, and wind ensembles. Impressive. Her creativity is not limited to music, as she is also a dedicated member of the National Art Society. When she is not in the classroom, our recipient gives back to the community in a variety of ways, including volunteering at the local library and fundraising for community organizations in need. It is with great pleasure and, again, pride that we award this Tulane Book Award to Jennifer Rosen. I'm also introducing my friend and guidance counselor, Ms. Courtney Prestiano.
Good morning. The Innovation and Creativity Award program at Rochester Institute of Technology recognizes high school juniors who have distinguished themselves academically, are active and involved members of their school and community, and demonstrate outstanding achievement in innovation, creativity, or entrepreneurship. Students selected to receive this award are eligible for an $8,000 scholarship per year if they are accepted and enroll at RIT. Students may use the scholarship to pursue any major offered at Rochester Institute of Technology. The great jazz musician Thelonious Monk once said, "All musicians are subconsciously mathematicians." There is an undeniable link between mastering music and mathematics. Those who excel in both understand the synchronous connection between the two, executing 16th notes in a 4/4 time signature, or computing and simplifying complex fractional expressions. This recipient is a music and math maven, a student whose talents are recognized in his honors math classes and within his many musical outlets. He is an unafraid, poised leader whose contributions are evident playing in the jazz band, the pit orchestra, the chamber ensemble, and volunteering to lend his talent playing taps for the American Legion. Technology, math, music, each realm requires a meticulous and discerning mind, and this kind and remarkable individual never skips a beat. The Rochester Institute of Technology Innovation and Creativity Award goes to Michael Hartman. as one of the most focused, driven, and mature students in her class. Beneath her calm, quiet exterior lays a remarkable history of consistent effort in academics, extracurricular, and altruistic activities. She is a powerful role model who always leads by example. Academically, our recipient thrives in a rigorous environment of AP and college-level courses. Beyond the school day, she can be found working with her teammates in science olympiads, mathletes, and varsity badminton, along with raising community awareness in her international outreach club. Diversified in her interests, our recipient is also an extremely versatile artist that is able to grasp and apply highly abstract concepts to her graphic designs. Her academic prowess enables her to not only create beautiful artwork, but also understand the complexities of giving abstract images and colors meaning. For these reasons and more, we would like to congratulate Christina Patmanidis on receiving the RIT Innovation and Creativity Award. Our next presenter is math teacher, Mrs. Callie Host.
Good morning, everybody. Rochester Institute of Technology established the Computing Medal and Scholarship Program to recognize high school juniors who have distinguished themselves academically and are active, involved members of their community and school, and demonstrate interest and ability in computing in the educational setting. Students selected to receive this award are eligible for an $8,000 scholarship per year, and if they are accepted and enrolled at RIT. Students may use the scholarship to pursue any major they want, offered at Rochester Institute of Technology. Let me talk about our first recipient. Our next recipient is a focused student and dedicated and enthusiastic member of our community. A fearless academic, taking AP Seminar and AP Biology in their sophomore year. This was an easy choice, and following in her junior year, she's taken 3 AP classes as well. She is an active member of the class of 2022, Sports Night and Key Club. She realized her career choice going into environmental engineering, and then decided to become a member of War Club, and now is our vice president. In her not-so-spare time, really doesn't have spare time, she is a long-standing member at a local dance studio where she commits or performs community service by being an assistant teacher to teaching younger students how to dance and show her passion for the dance. Not only does she volunteer there, she also is a member of Wantagh High School dance team, and thank goodness for that. She is a proud captain there as well. The hallmark of this student's success is her devotion to everything. And when I say everything, everything. Not only does she keep an immaculate or an amazing schedule, she kind of keeps all her teachers in check with what we're supposed to do. She's involved in every little thing that she does. Okay, so now we're waiting. Did you guys figure it out yet? We are so proud to congratulate, and I'm so proud to congratulate, Miss Mia Kurtzman. Cerebral, curious, pragmatic, inventive. This year's recipient exhibits all these characteristics of an elite student and thinker. He is a deep critical thinker that excels in all areas of our curriculum. Yes.
Good morning. Today is number 6 in our cycle, where we are visualizing the repeat for our salute to the flag.
All right.
I salute to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will you please remain standing
All right, we go. All right, restart. I'm restarting. Okay, so I'm going to actually start with curious first. Cerebral, pragmatic, and inventive. This year's recipient exhibits all the characteristics of an elite student and thinker. He is a deep critical thinker that excels in all areas of the curriculum, but especially in math. Our recipient selects a rigorous academic schedule each and every year, which includes numerous AP honors and college level courses. Next year, he even decided to enroll in 2 advanced math classes, one of them being AP Calculus BC, which is the course I teach, and AP Statistics, to further his knowledge for a potential major in college. He excels in all his courses, never receiving a grade lower than a 92. And as a result, he was inducted into the National Honor Society this year. Not limited to our classroom, our recipient is also an active member in our school community in a variety of ways. He's also a valued member of Math Leads, Science Olympiads, and Key Club. But with great respect for service, he volunteers his summers, his long summer days, working with children at Camp Anchor. If anybody has ever known anyone who worked at Camp Anchor, they know the number of hours they spend every day on the beach, being a buddy for a special needs friend. In his spare time, he also has taught himself computer coding. He actually started this when he was way back in 4th grade, maybe even sooner than that. He's been mentoring young students at Stony Brook University, creating lessons on the OIL class, which is a platform that can be used across school districts. I am proud to present the Rochester Institute of Technology Computing Medal and Scholarship to someone I've known since 4th grade, Mr. Kevin Funstein.
Lethbridge of the guidance department.
The Student Sage Award is a recognition program that honors 2 outstanding students who have not only excelled in the classroom, but have been role models and community leaders. All qualifying nominees are guaranteed a merit-based scholarship starting at $14,000 per year at Sage colleges. Students selected for this award were chosen because they embody the Sage College's motto, to be, to know, to do. As such, I found it very fitting that the stoic young man was selected for this honor, given his reverence for academia and unflappable moral code. Even doubling up on science courses as a junior could not dilute the transcript, resplendent with a weighted GPA of over 102. There is also a gentle intensity about him, which allows his subtle leadership style to thrive. When he's not rallying volleyball teammates to victory or preparing peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the homeless, his impeccable character intricately weaves its way into the mosaic of his core values, friendships, and beliefs. I believe his AP Physics teacher, thank you, Mr. Foley, captured his essence perfectly by stating, he is and maintains the gold standard. This is worth repeating. He is and maintains the gold standard on every level. Please join me in congratulating Dylan Adams. The female Sage recipient personifies the award notion of a role model and community leader. For years, she has been a pronounced presence within Wantagh schools and well beyond. Her fluid, graceful demeanor offers those around her a glimmer of a young woman devoted to dance from a young age. She carries with her a spirit of kindness and underlying strength that translates seamlessly to her many benevolent interests, including War Club, Key Club, and Class of 2022. As class treasurer, she possesses all of the requisite qualities necessary. She is trustworthy, detail-oriented, and a true team player. Add to that her smile, which lends itself to her regal sense of pride, and you will have before you the eloquent and memorable Olivia.
Hold on. Next up is Mr. College.
Hi guys, congratulations. I'll be giving 2 awards, Rochester Awards. Excuse me. I just wanted to say, I always tell you guys a lesson about the rise and fall of civilization. And I always say, you're going to be a bricklayer, or you're going to be a brick taker. Bricklayers. All right, so, Rochester natives Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony led the fight to end inequalities through dialogue and action. The University of Rochester is proud to continue the tradition of these pioneers through extensive research and study devoted to social justice and human rights. Recipients of this award must be juniors who have achieved high grades in rigorous study of social science and humanities. In addition, students must have demonstrated a commitment to understanding and addressing difficult social issues through leadership and community action. The recipient of this award will be considered for a scholarship of at least $10,000 a year if accepted to the University of Rochester. Our next award winner is a deep, introspective, exceedingly accomplished AP capstone candidate. Her demure disposition disguises her keen academic prowess and underlying spunk. She's a member of every honor society, and rightly so. Ever the selfless, universal giver, she is the first to raise her hand, she is the first to lend a hand. The optic of her benevolent interest is enormous, from Key Club to GO to Drama Club, thereby allowing her to lead the way with motives that are innately pure. And when the rarity occurs, the results become magnified. Her approach to everything is sprinkled with her trademark authenticity and enthusiasm. The ease in which she fuses together her demanding academics in tandem with all of her affiliations is remarkable. As such, the Susan B. Anthony University of Rochester Award this year goes to a much-deserving Emma Alexander. It's so unusual for me to be nervous in front of people, especially, right? Be shocked. It's just different. Anyway, George Eastman, the founder of the Eastman Kodak Company, was a philanthropist whose vision and generosity were instrumental in the development of the University of Rochester. The George Eastman Young Leaders Award is presented each year to a deserving junior who earns high grades in challenging courses, demonstrates strong leadership abilities, and has an extensive record of extracurricular involvement. The recipient of this award will be considered for a scholarship of at least $10,000 a year if accepted to the University of Rochester. Graceful, unflappable, and altruistic, our next award recipient has slaughtered any subject that's come her way. From PE to AP Physics, where all of her grades look the same, 97, 98, 99. It doesn't matter what you put in front of her, she's ready and able to achieve. But even more impressive than her accomplishments is her ability to make it all look easy while remaining committed to her passions and generous nature. She spends numerous hours a week at her dance studio where she rehearses, performs, and volunteers as a dance teacher, aide for the elementary age children. She also gives back to her community and school through the Key Club and War Club, where she proves to be both a resource and a leader. It is easy to highlight her transcript and resume, but really makes her shine is her confidence, sincerity, dedication, and ambition. Congratulations to Haley Tate. Ms. Swanson, guidance counselor.
Good morning. The High Point University Book Award is a newly distinguished honor for high school students who do not only show great academic and social prowess, but also model an intuitive growth mindset, as well as demonstrated excellence and service in and out of the classroom. This individual embodies stellar performance in the classroom, but also serves and wants to make a difference in the community. This is an individual who leads by example, understands the importance of academic endeavors, and has a commitment to improving today's community. Creative, insightful, and focused, our next recipient is a serious student who devotes time to maximizing her educational endeavors. This student enrolled in AP Biology and AP Seminar as a sophomore and continues this year with 4 additional AP classes, including AP Studio Art Drawing. Next year, the student plans to add 4 more AP courses to her rigorous schedule. The true desire for artistic perfection is at the heart of what motivates this imaginative and bright young woman. Additionally, she has been busy outside of school with involvement in Art Honor Society, Key Club, Literary Society, and the Class of 2022 Club. We are so happy to award the High Point University Book Award to Michelle Lee. The LeMoyne College Heights Award recognizes high school juniors who are reaching for the heights in the classroom and in service to their school and community. Recipients are awarded a certificate of recognition and a scholarship totaling $14,750 per year to attend LeMoyne College. I am especially pleased to give this award today as I am a very proud graduate of LeMoyne College. This award recipient is not only proven to be a standout in the classroom, soaring in our AP Capstone and Honors program, but he has taken our music and drama department and made it his own. He will have earned over 10 credits of music and theater by the time he completes high school next year, so it's safe to say he doesn't know what the inside of the lunchroom looks like. He doesn't know it yet, but he has a scheduling conflict next year, as he does every year. But we are confident that he will figure it out and find a creative way to make everything fit without complaint. Although we associate all things creative with this thespian, he is also a member of the Science Olympiad and Math Leagues, serves as a volunteer at our local library. It's obvious that he is passionate and capable, but it takes a special blend of talent and maturity to play Abel as a 9th grader alongside our retired god, Mr. Brown. Congratulations to Aiden Schroe, who is always reaching for the heights. And our next presenter is Mr. Christopher Niver, guidance counselor.
Good morning, everyone. Each year, St. Michael's College presents the Book Award for Academic Achievement with a Social Conscience to 2 members of our junior class. The recipients must be high academic achievers who have demonstrated a sincere commitment to community service through their high school or organizations within the local community. Each recipient will receive a book chosen by a St. Michael's faculty committee on a topic concerning social justice. Our male recipient of this year's St. Michael Award is a remarkably balanced, mature young man whose name garners praise at every turn. He has a concentrated yet subtle intensity about him that has allowed his innate motivation and strength to take center stage and be showcased on a number of levels. Mathletes, Key Club, Model Congress are just a few of his myriad of interests. Particularly noteworthy has been his affiliation with Model Congress as the board agenda chair. The gravity of his unique leadership position is predicated on the skill of writing and organizing bills for meetings and congresses. Even a worldwide pandemic could not dim the energy, commitment, and vitality of this young man's devotion to his club or his peers. For these reasons, we bestow the 2021 St. Michael's Book Award to our very own Cole Belling. With quiet resolve, this year's recipient thrives academically. She's always up for any challenge, the willingness to actively pursue a rigorous course, including multiple AP, honors, and college level classes, has enhanced her knowledge base and satisfied her intellectual curiosity. Her pursuit of excellence is evidenced by a transcript that is filled with grades in the high 90s. Teachers find her work to be of the highest quality and her character beyond reproach. It is not hard to find wonderful things to say about our recipient. She is prompt, prepared, enthusiastic, and passionate about all her endeavors. Wherever she travels, an atmosphere of positivity follows. She possesses qualities that are not seen often amongst teenagers: humility and gratefulness. She is appreciative of what others do for her and in turn extends herself to others. Our recipient represents all the qualities one would want in a high school student. Also a scholar athlete, our recipient is an invaluable member of the varsity track team, as well as being an integral part of the reputable Long Island Top Guns lacrosse travel program. I have to say I had the fortune of coaching her all the way back in 7th grade, and even way back then, I kind of had a feeling that I'd be up here giving her an award. She was that type of kid all the way back in 7th grade. So it's a great pleasure that we award the St. Michael's Book Award to Keely Naus. English teacher, Miss Alex Green.
Good morning and congratulations to all my faves. For the first award, at St. Bonaventure University, Franciscan values of community and service are the cornerstone of their identity, mission, and culture. This scholarship we are offering today rewards students based on qualities that reflect those core values, including academic excellence, community integrity, wisdom, leadership, social responsibility, compassion, and an appreciation for diversity. Qualifying students will receive $20,000 annually, $80,000 over 4 years of study. Reserved, thoughtful, and intellectual, our next recipient loves to talk about ideas. These are some of the most random and absurd ideas I've ever heard, ranging from world maps to chimpanzees. But give this kid a topic and he will argue about it flawlessly. His cerebral nature drives him to go beyond the requirements of any curriculum in order to satisfy his vast thirst for knowledge. Upon graduation, our recipient will have completed a total of 12 AP courses, more than anyone in his cohort, in addition to being recognized as an AP scholar with honor. A special appetite for science, our recipient is an invaluable member of the Science Olympiad team. Like many deep thinkers, as well as continuing a long-standing family tradition, he has a passion for the game of chess and is the president of our chess club. Our recipient also is a two-sport varsity athlete and somehow found the time to volunteer at the local library, albeit virtually, during these complicated and trying times. Among all of his accomplishments, what truly sets him apart is his humble and inquisitive nature. He is constantly asking questions and looking for answers. He is not satisfied with his immense knowledge, but motivated by the unknown. For these reasons and more, I would like to congratulate Patrick Moran on receiving this scholarship. For the next award, St. Lawrence University is committed to diversifying their community and to fostering an inclusive environment. They understand the value of diverse perspectives, opinions, worldviews, and experiences, and they encourage their students to take an active role in maintaining and creating an open and welcoming Laurentine community. In recognition of the value that the St. Lawrence community places on inclusivity, the St. Lawrence Book Award honors high school juniors who have distinguished themselves in their communities by the significant commitment to fostering an inclusive environment. An actual book is awarded to these students along with a $4,000 scholarship, $1,000 per year for 4 years, for those Book Award recipients who apply and are admitted to St. Lawrence University. This next recipient is a student who takes an active role in welcoming and interpreting diversity in thought and experiences. She is a student who will stay after class to continue the class discussions, whether they be conspiracies about Tom Buchanan and Gatsby or to run several satire project ideas by me. She synthesizes original ideas to further explore literature and history always. She produces exceptional writing that is thoughtful, creative, deep, and sophisticated, the type that makes you want to read more and more. Her contributions to her school and community are great, whether balancing top academic achievement with 3 athletic seasons or making sandwiches with the Key Club to help feed hungry children locally. There's a quiet competitiveness that allows her to excel in all forums, and she serves as a role model for her peers on the varsity tennis and badminton teams. Above all, this recipient's goal is to show inclusivity, that her actions always benefit the greater good. She's a thinker, a writer, and a doer. The St. Lawrence Book Award goes to Allison Fraser.
Founded in 1896, Clarkson University is a private, nationally ranked research institute offering undergraduate programs in engineering, business, science, and humanities. The Clarkson University Achievement and Leadership Award recipients must be juniors who have achieved academically and have demonstrated leadership qualities, specifically by having been a positive contributor to their school and community. The recipient of the Achievement Award and the Leadership Award will be eligible for a $12,000 scholarship and a $15,000 scholarship per year, respectively, should they apply, be accepted, and choose to enroll at Clarkson University. Given the parameters of the Achievement Award, this recipient embodies them all. His pride as a Wantagh student and athlete resonates with all he does. From mathletes to track and fields to being an all-state bowler, this young man leads by example. Supremely focused and results-driven, he has maintained epic levels of maturity, complemented by his unwavering drive in accomplishing his goals. Decidedly unceremonious and pragmatic, this bowling team captain took the initiative and galvanized efforts to design new shirts for the team. His creativity, independence, and innovation will help pave the way for him in his chosen career as an engineer. Please join me in congratulating Seth Brown. Describe this Leadership Award recipient as diligent, reliable, and sweet, but I think the most important word to describe her would be strong. This year has been proven to be difficult for all of us in many ways, but I think it has been the toughest on this high-achieving scholar athlete. Through it all, she has maintained remarkable grades, including 100 in AP Research and a 99 in AP Language, which is no easy feat in normal times. Impressive report cards are easier to achieve, however, than the pristine reputation she has earned over the years through her various commitments, including soccer, track, ward, and Key Club. The sheer mention of her name elicits the most beautiful of compliments from anyone who knows her. She is intuitive, thoughtful, sincere, and classic. Congratulations to Kelly Taggart, a true inspiration. Next up is our assistant principal, Mr. Nick Pappas, who will introduce our next award.
The University of Rochester, alma mater to the visionary founding chief executive of the Xerox Corporation, Joseph C. Wilson, recognizes the critical role that freedom plays in allowing innovation to flourish. The University of Rochester is pleased to offer the Xerox Award for Innovation and for Information Technology. Recipients must possess a strong interest in innovation and information technology while demonstrating a high level of achievement in this area. The recipient of this award will be considered for a scholarship of at least $10,000 a year if accepted to the University of Rochester. Students who value their education are easy to spot. They are the ones who maximize their schedule each year, taking advantage of the most rigorous AP, college level, and honors courses available here at Wantagh High School. These students make additional commitments to help Wantagh High School by conscientious and unselfish volunteering and extracurricular involvement. They do not make a fuss when they have shoulder surgery and have to take the SAT one-handed, but with a non-dominant hand. Gracious and unassuming, this student is a quiet but impactful volunteer in our community. For the first 2 years of high school, she volunteered to spend the lunch period with the FACS Playgroup students. While they were between classes, she's a member of the class of 2022, War Club, and Key Club. She has enjoyed being a member of the softball team and has lent her athletic talents to travel softball program. She used the time when she was eager to help the team by assisting the coach, helping younger players, and being a fantastic fan. Additionally, she was part of the group of amazing students who raised significant funds for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society this spring. For these and many reasons, we are thrilled to congratulate the University of Rochester Xerox Award winner, Haley Lurch. The University of Rochester is proud to continue the tradition of the Bausch Lomb Honorary Science Award presented each year to high school juniors who demonstrate exceptional promise in the sciences. At the University of Rochester, the sciences mean much more than technological growth. They symbolize the university's commitment to discovery, analytical thought, and progress. The recipient of this award will be considered for a scholarship of at least $10,000 per year if accepted to the University of Rochester. A wonderful role model for all students, our next award winner believes in doing the right things for the right reasons. Intelligent, but not showy. Eager, but not too intense. Focused, but not single-minded. This student has impressed teachers in the most rigorous classes available here at Wantagh High School. A member of the Key Club and International Outreach, this student joined cross-country track as a freshman and learned how resilient she really is. Now a 3-year member of the team, she tries to help new runners become acclimated to the sport. Her altruistic nature means that she volunteers to tutor a peer in SAT math and uses her academic skills as a member of the Science Olympiad team. We are honored to award the Bausch Lomb Honorary Science Award to Julia Inayan. Up next to present our next award, our physics teacher, Mr. Rich Colvita.
years, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute has awarded exemplary high school students the Rensselaer Medal for their achievement in mathematics and science. Students must excel in advanced math and science courses in addition to exhibiting significant involvement in extracurricular activities. This merit scholarship has a value of $100,000 and is guaranteed for 4 years for each medalist who is accepted and enrolls at Rensselaer. Quiet yet confident, our recipient stands tall among his peers due to his maturity and focus. He is fully invested in his studies and is carving out a path toward his future goals. Throughout his time here at Wantagh High School, our recipient has taken full advantage of our curriculum, enrolling in the most difficult courses one could fit into their schedule, even going so far as to write a student petition to encourage the district to offer AP Physics too. Not only has he completed 6 AP courses, he has enrolled in an additional 4 next year. The results have been remarkable. He has produced 8 grades of 100 on his transcript. In addition to our recipient's remarkable academic achievements, he is an active member of our school community in a variety of ways. An accomplished cellist, he is a member of our honors level string ensemble. He competes with the most gifted science students in Science Olympiad and participates in governmental debates through Model Congress. Somehow he also finds time to give back to the Wantagh community, volunteering at St. Francis as a catechist teacher for students in the 3rd grade. It is with great pleasure that I am lucky that I get to award the Rensselaer Medal to Chris Morale. The medal will be mailed to him. Awesome. The University of Virginia's Jefferson Book Award was established to recognize outstanding high school juniors who embrace creativity and innovation and embody the spirit of discovery, much like the university's founder, Thomas Jefferson. For some, innovation is more than an idea, creativity is more than an exercise, and discovery is more than a revelation. For some, these ideals are a way of life, a means to build the world in which they want to live. Like Thomas Jefferson, this award recipient displays leadership and unwavering commitment to serving the common good. There is a clear connection between the values espoused by the University of Virginia's Jefferson Award and the student chosen to be our school's first recipient. Busy does not even begin to describe this student. An academic powerhouse, the recipient will complete 6 AP courses at the end of this year and is scheduled for 5 more next year. The lowest grade on this year's report card, and in fact the entire transcript, is a 95, and there are many perfect 100s. We are impressed with this student's sincere and long-standing commitment to Girl Scouts. She has lent her athletic talents to soccer, lacrosse, basketball, and track teams. She has played on a travel PAL soccer team throughout high school. Our student is the secretary of the Key Club and vice president of the class of 2022. She is a member of Tri-M Music Honor Society, Science Olympiad, War Club, and PE Leaders. Most recently, she actively worked to raise money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Student of the Year campaign. It is with great pride that we award the University of Virginia's Jefferson Book Award to Skylar Martinez. I'd like to invite Guidance Chairperson, Mr. Frank Musio, to the podium to introduce our next award.
Good morning, everyone. First, I want to thank Mrs. Malapis for the care and the creativity that she gave this program. She wanted this to be special and perfect for you. And while maybe it's not what she had envisioned, it's certainly memorable. And I hope it is a lasting memory for you. But you know, there are lessons every day that we learn, and one of them is that it's not when things go right. It's never when things go right. It's when things go wrong that we show what's in our lives. And it also is when the lights go out for you, you know who your friends are. And to that end, I'd like to thank our Central Administration staff for being here today, Board of Ed, our building principal, Dr. Gazzone, Mr. Pappas, assistant principal, my second family, and most notably, Mr. Lawrence. And now to the St. Anselm College Award. St. Anselm College was founded in 1889 when the Order of St. Benedict in New Hampshire was established. The founding fathers worked tirelessly together in the pursuit of their common goal, to create a college in New Hampshire that would educate students in the Benedictine tradition. The St. Anselm Book Award is presented to a junior who has earned high academic grades in a very competitive curriculum, has an awareness of social responsibility, and possesses strong character. The recipient should embody the values inherent in the Benedictine tradition of St. Anselm College and have aspirations for continued education. There are few endeavors at Wantagh High School in which this next recipient is not involved. If you want a student to embody both school pride and community spirit, the student is the ultimate role model. A member of the AP Capstone program, working diligently is only part of what makes this student stand out. The student has received many compliments from teachers impressed with the kindness, thoughtfulness, and inclusivity displayed in the classroom, in addition to the great work ethic and desire to succeed academically. Before even entering high school, this student spent the summer prior to 9th grade as a volunteer for Camp Anchor and continues to do so each summer of high school. In addition, the student volunteers with Camp Anchor year-round, every Monday night for a bowling activity, and spends many Saturdays spending time in this favorite activity. The student is a member of Key Club, the Class of 2022 Club, and the Drama Club. He participates in the St. Francis Theater Teens Group and volunteers with the church's drama program for younger students. He is the treasurer of the theater program and has been cast in every show during this school career, including the lead role as a freshman. And as if this was not enough, he was part of the wonderful team fundraising a significant amount of money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Student of the Year campaign. Enthusiastic, engaged, and exceptional in every way, the recipient of the St. Anselm Book Award is Joseph Labo. Their distinctive form and style of education, paired with their rigorous pursuit of knowledge, has established this university as one of the world's most influential institutions of higher learning. The University of Chicago Book Award is given to a scholarly and dynamic junior who pursues coursework in a diverse variety of subject areas. This award recipient must have a record of an outstanding academic achievement, community engagement, and an intellectual curiosity to draw connections across disciplines. Rigorous pursuit of knowledge, that truly defines our next recipient. She has created her own inspiring path as an undaunted, relentless trailblazer, using one of her greatest strengths, her voice. As our AP Physics teacher, Mr. Colavita, shared, she is the terminator of learning. She doesn't feel pity, remorse, or fear. She will not stop until she has completely mastered the material. After school, her learning has no boundaries. This student needs to pursue the unknown and conquer. She converts notes into song for the prestigious Metropolitan Youth Orchestra. She can be heard leading and creating a new mentoring program for her Girl Scout Gold Award. Her global scientific contributions to the Junior Academy allows her to share her ideas with students from around the world. And most recently, her words can be read in her first published book about creating music with confidence. Available on Amazon. This recipient's voice is powerful, it challenges, it supports, and it innovates. It is with pride that I present the University of Chicago Book Award to Julia Frozen. As I said before, I wanted to thank Mrs. Malapis for her creativity. One of the innovations that Mrs. Malapis put in place this year was to include current seniors in the presentation. And as this is now a true passing of the torch from the class of 2021 to the class of 2022, it is fitting that our GO president and valedictorian present the final award. As I began to know Melanie Bowles this past year, I found that her most outstanding leadership quality was her ability to listen to her classmates, to understand their perspective, to serve as well as to lead, and to advocate for a better Wantagh High School for those who follow her. And so it is truly with great pride and admiration that I introduce Ms. Melanie Bowles.
Harvard University is an institution which requires no introduction. It is considered one of the premier learning institutions in the nation, and its alumni have included leaders in science and literature, as well as presidents of the United States. Each year, a distinguished Harvard alumnus donates a Harvard book to a deserving high school junior. The recipient of the Harvard book must be a person noted for excellence in both character and academic achievement. Our last recipient is a creative, bright, and engaging young woman who has demonstrated superior work in all subject areas. She is not only highly regarded and respected by her teachers, but is often praised as an academic standout amongst her peers. She is a balanced student that has consistently challenged herself by taking the most rigorous courses our school has to offer. With 11 grades of 100 and nothing lower than a 95, our recipient currently has a weighted average of a 106.3. As she approaches senior year, our recipient's effort and performance will culminate in earning the extremely reputable AP Capstone Diploma. Our recipient not only radiates self-confidence academically, but also creatively. She has a true passion for theater and has been an active member of all our high school productions. From Rent to this year's performance in Clue and Cinderella. Her artistic and creative talents are not limited to our building, as she can be seen performing in local community theater as part of the St. Francis Theater. For these reasons and more, I would not only like to congratulate Juliana Rose on receiving the prestigious Harvard Book Award, but maybe I will see her on campus the following year.
Why that was an easy decision for me to make. Before we Thank you to families for being understanding and joining us today, to Central Administration for taking time out of their hectic days to support our special program, and for lifting tables and whatever else you did that I didn't see. Thank you to Dr. Bazzone and Nick Pappas for allowing us to tweak this program and for allowing us to hold this in person. I really saw today why Dr. Bazzone was hired, because when I went to him and shared with him that the lights were out, immediate action came in, and I will forever be grateful. Thank you to our tired and amazing teachers for being here and for helping our award recipients get to where they are today. It's safe to say you are loved and valued by all of us. Thank you to the amazing Melanie Bowles, who not only presented today, but effortlessly illustrated the program we will distribute in a few minutes. Thank you to Robert Spiteri, our entertainer for today, and a proud favorite of mine. Thank you to TJ Sarasi and Dominic Rossi, who were dressed so lovely today and had to leave early since we started late, for taking beautiful pictures, and for Mr. Musio and Mrs. Pastiani for stepping up when they left. Lastly, thank you to my fellow counselors who are my family, and most of all to our guidance director, Mr. Musio. He is the epitome of a gentleman, he's a leader, not a boss, and he always puts kids first. Today wouldn't have been possible without him. Before you all leave today, we would love to have a group photo somehow in front of this ceremony, and please make sure to grab a program from one of our seniors today. Again, thank you so much for
You can't scrunch anymore, huh? I don't know how much further I can go. Okay, I think I can.